Anthony Rumble Johnson is not coming back to the UFC, but instead is heading to BELLATOR MMA. Ariel Helwani broke the news and posted this on his Twitter saying, Anthony Rumble Johnson is headed to Bellator. Rumble has agreed to terms with Bellator, per sources. He hasn't signed his deal just yet, but is expected to imminently, sources say. Johnson recently mutually parted ways with the UFC according to sources. He followed up with Johnson is slated to fight in the first half of 2021 and is expected to debut at light heavyweight. Per sources, no debut fight set yet. He last fought in April of 2017 versus Daniel Cormier in Buffalo at UFC 210. Following a loss to Gina Mazany at UFC Vegas 15, Rachael Ostovich has been released from a UFC contract.
Man, I'm speechless. For once. Like Brad said, being here, you just have to come in open. Like, I've learned a lot here, being here about jiu-jitsu. Don't get me wrong, I've learned from every single person, but the main thing, and it sounds cliche when I say it, is like, this guy. I never thought going to another gym, you'd see the same kind of atmosphere, the family atmosphere that we get back home. And the catalyst is this man right here. Yeah, man, I'm a purple belt now. You know, I mean, Brad can attest, I like knocking people out, so does he, but I think it's time to choke some people out.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Brian T. City Ortega, and I'm aboard this driving in the cloud with this schmuck, and let's ask some questions right now. So I'm all the way out here in Rialto right now. We have a lot of stuff that we've been doing to my Jeep, like putting the supercharger and everything, so we're finally picking it back up right now. Would I consider going up to lightweight one day? I say yes. You know, in the Mexican culture, we do eat a lot of starches, you know, beans, rice, tacos, a lot of stuff. So for sure, I'm going to grow my hair out. I can't be a Baltega forever. Right now, here's where we are right now. I might cut it and trim it up, maybe have it slick back or something, or maybe up to just my shoulders like I used to, but.
Marvin Vettori on the Believe in Me podcast speaks on what he wants next after his win over Jack Hermansson.
Yeah, man, he's good. I feel like the opposition is really weird now at the moment because everybody, it's almost everybody's coming from losses, unless the Robert Whittaker, and Robert Whittaker is not that motivated, I feel like, to fight Israel. So, you know, I can be right there. I'm definitely super hungry, and I like, you know, like I always said, my ultimate goal is definitely the title. So if I can have the, and I've been talking about that rematch with Israel forever. So if that rematch comes together, I'll jump right on it and settle the score. If not, then you know, the fight for number one contender, whoever it is, I would love to do that too. Like, fighting Robert Whittaker would be great. I think I almost kind of see like the ultimate training to beat Israel in a sense, you know. And I would love to fight that. I would love to fight Robert, because I think he's the second best in our division at the moment. And well, not considering me, I'm the best, but like Robert,
he's third best. No, I hear what you're saying. Other than you.
Yeah, so I'll be like that, but like I right after, I don't know, like, to be honest, like, it's not that I went, it's not that I had in my mind to call somebody out before, but when they asked me, I'm like, I gotta give them a name. I'm not gonna be that guy to say oh, I don't know. So I gave them a name, and at the top of my head just came up Burachinho, because I was like, well, you know, that would be such a fun fight. And in a sense, I think I match up very well with him, and I could beat him easily in a sense. But if I have to pick the one that will challenge me the most, will be definitely, obviously, if I cannot get right to the title, Robert Whittaker, you know. So I would like, to be honest, man, like, anybody that will put me in the number one contender spot, I will accept right away.
Chegando no peso, focado, determinado, o time todo apoiando. Esse é o cara. Veio pro mundo para fazer história, não veio contar história. forte, cabeça forte.
When Coach Lenny started to work with Davidson, I asked him, what do you think about with Davidson? Back in the day, what you told me?
When I first started working with him, he has the highest fight IQ any fighter I've ever worked with. He's the fastest learner I've ever worked with. He knows the game, he knows everything to do, he knows every position, the highest fight IQ.
I remember that, Andy. You worked with Jackson for how long?
4 or 5 years.
You know what I mean? He knows what he's talking about. He's not a jump in the game by parachute. This kid here comes to the world to make history, no doubt. The guy from Marajó, Belém do Pará, very happy. And he focused, you know what I mean? Don't think he take this fight. It's gonna be a war on December 12th. You can write down.
Pera aí, Victor. Quero que você fale, cara. Quem é seu melhor irmão, cara, de todo mundo?
Right here. The GOAT. You can have a medal, but Olympic medal, just a few, especially in wrestling. So a lot of athletes like myself, we have the UFC title, like, you know, that is great. But having 2 titles in UFC and having a gold medal,
man, you guys are hearing it from a legend.
I wish I had
that. The phenom.
But I have him.
Well, I am now Huntington Beach City Council member and pro tem mayor of Huntington Beach. But we got to work as a team, so I'm excited to work with other council members and our mayor, newly appointed mayor, Kim Carr. It's going to be an exciting year. I want to thank each and every one of my donors and everyone who supported me and voted for me. Thank you very, very, very much. I've never had that much support in a long time. So it's just do the right thing for our city, common sense. I'm not a politician, but let me tell you, I'm gonna fight for this city. So I want to thank each and every one of you that voted for me. All 42,321 of you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. I'm excited. Now the hard work begins. You know how I work. I love to work hard. Hard work pays off, and time to defend the city.
What? What'd you say? You getting smart there? Except Roy. What? I probably want to fight. No problem, mate, yeah? No problem. A proper fight, but